to analyze some deals. I know that's on your website. You have a great website and you talk about analyzing deals. So why don't we start and let's analyze some deals.
Skipping over the location aspect. So before I even look at a deal, before I even look at the numbers, I don't care about the numbers. Send me the address. I'm going to plug the address in. I'm going to walk it. I'm going to look at the street view. I'm going to see what retail's around there. Things I don't want to see. Pawn shops, used car dealerships, the head shops or whatever that, sell marijuana, things like that. Vacant spaces, old spaces. I don't want to see any of that. I look at it. If I see a retail center that's like a small strip center that, like I said, is a pawn shop, a strip club, a used car dealership, and something else, pass. We're on to the next deal. If you send me a deal that's got a really nice plaza with a TJ Maxx, some Marshalls, a Target, something like that, great. We're on the right path. Location, location, location. First thing I look at, I'm going to type in the address or the property name, followed by flood, fire, gunshot, or shooting. If you see any of those things pop up, typically the shooting one, we're done. If it's just one, let's analyze what it is. But if it's more than one, done. If it's a flood, if it's a fire, let's find out what it was, how it was remedied, if it makes sense. I'm going to look at median income. I'm going to look at population growth. I'm going to look at crime in that neighborhood. Haven't even looked at numbers yet. This is how I analyze a deal. Haven't even looked at numbers. Keep that in mind. I'm going to go to Google it, look at the reviews. I'm going to look at the justice map to see who's in that neighborhood, what income they're pulling in that neighborhood, what's the population density in that neighborhood, all super important. I'm going to look on a flood map, a FEMA flood map. Is this property in a flood zone? That's probably a deal killer as well, or maybe the price has to be compensated for that. Once I do all that, then I say, send me the numbers. Let's look at the numbers. I'm going to look at the T12, see which way it's trending. Is it up, down? Is it flat? I'm going to look at the last 3 months of income. Is it up significantly? If so, why? I'm going to look at the annual expenses. I'm going to highlight expenses that are controllable and non-controllable. Taxes, insurance, things that I can't control. Great. Those are the expenses. Can I get a better landscaping contract? Can I get a better management agreement? Can I get a better contract in place for that property to lower expenses? And then I'm simply going to take, price per door is a good measurement. Is it 100,000 a door or is it 65,000 a door? Depending on the market, 100,000 may be too much, not worth my time spending an hour underwriting the deal. Is it 75 a door? And usually I'd buy it 65 a door. Okay, we're in the ballpark. Let's take a look at it. Maybe offer them 70 a door. So I'm looking at all these things before I'm even taking the T12 and plugging in numbers. Once I get the numbers in there, I'm starting to stress test. I'm starting to look at comps for apartments as far as rental rates. Where can I get the numbers to go? Does it need new roofs? Does it need new paving? What are my repairs and maintenance budget going to be? What am I setting aside for CapEx for the asset? So these are all things I'm doing. And then once I have that in, I'm going to look at my cash on cash, my IRR, my equity multiple. If it's not what I need it to be, typically a 15% IRR, 7% cash on cash, 1.9 equity multiple, then I'm going to come back off the purchase price until I get to those returns I need. And there's my offer.
Love it. That was a great breakdown. That was really awesome. Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you.
So location is number one.